is just like a dream to me that somehow came true. And I know tomorrow will still be the same. 'Cause we've got a life and love that won't ever change. Every day, love me your own special way. Melt all my heart away with a smile. Take time to tell me you really care, and we'll share tomorrow together. Love you forever, always forever. There'll always be sunshine when I look at you. Something I can't explain, just things that you do. And if you get lonely, phone me and take a second to give to me that magic you make. Every day, love me your own special way. Melt all my heart away with a smile. Take time to tell me you really care, and we'll share tomorrow together. I always love you forever, ever. I'll ever love you. Yeah, I'd rather be with you. I'd rather be with you. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be with you. I'd rather be with you until I'm through. Oh, yes, I do. I'd rather be with you until that day will fly away. I just know that smiling face in the early sun. If I can't have you to myself, then life's no fun. I'd rather be with you. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be with you. I'd rather be with you. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be with you. I wanna hold your hand on if I can. Just be your man. I wanna be your friend, not now and then, but until the end. I just love the way you lie, and that's a fact. I wanna be your number one, so get to that. Maybe the next time, maybe the next time, maybe the next time, maybe the next time. I'd rather be with you. I'd rather be with you. I'd rather be with you until I'm through. Oh, yes, I do. I'd rather be with you until that day will fly away. I just love that smiling face in the early sun. If I can't have you to myself, then life's no fun. I'd rather be with you. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be with you. I'd rather be with you. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be with you. Oh, man. Well, you might think I'm trying to be funny, but I'm really serious this time, baby. Even though it's a cold world, baby, but you know deep down inside that I do love you. I know I sound strange. We gonna make it this time, baby. I got the only one. Yeah. I really love it. I'm coming at you with both hands, tied behind my back, baby. I got the feeling you got me. Yeah. I'm coming at you. Get ready. I'm gonna stick my love in your eyes, baby. You can see me coming, baby, just coming all over I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. 'Cause you make me feel so Want to spend my life with you. They say, sing, baby, since we've been together, loving you forever is what I need. When you come down, I'll never be untrue. Oh, baby, let's stay together. Loving you well. Times are good and bad, happy or sad. Ooh, yeah. Oh, the times are good, bad, happy or sad. Why somebody I keep on making, oh, turn around and make up. I just came to see you never do got to hey, hey. Spinning around you is all I see. Is what I want to you want to stay together, loving you well. Times are good, bad, happy, and sad. Come on, let's stay together. Loving you well. All right, all right, all right. How everybody doing out there? Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all are not feeling this music, if it ain't moving you, if you ain't putting your drawers on backwards in pure darkness, then your ass ain't doing it right. Okay, I just want y'all to know that. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Come on in, get in the chat room, get yourself situated, because we got a lot to go over this evening. This is the eve before Grandmaster Jay's court date. But before I get into the wonderful messages about Grandmaster Jay, I got to take care of a little bit of business here, because first and foremost, we got a lot of newcomers. So for all the newcomers, we want to say welcome, 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 and we hope that you enjoy this program this evening, because it's going to be filled with, we try to make it fun in the beginning, and then we get down to the serious business at hand. For all the ones who have been with me throughout the season of wintertime and going through the ups and downs with me, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for coming back and joining me. Now, the reason why, usually you guys know I'm usually on Sundays, but we had severe weather conditions that did not allow me to be on like I needed to be. So due to weather conditions, I had to push it up to Thursday, which is the day before Grandmaster Jay's court date. And again, so I have nothing to do with the way that the weather runs. So if I'm not here, it's not because I don't want to be here. It's because of other circumstances and situations. Okay. Now, also before I get into tonight's presentation, we will be cruising. I got word from Carnival Cruise. Also, don't forget to send me your email address if you want to be kept up
with what's going on with us behind the scenes with the crews and everything. We have gotten word today, matter of fact, and I've been trying to inform everybody, all my friends. If you are interested, you are very much well invited. The invites has gone out. We will be sailing on September the 5th through the 10th of 2022. The phone number is 1-800-438-6744, extension 70229. Again, that's 1-800-438-6744, extension 70229. If you shoot me an email, I will promise you, I will definitely get back to you and answer any of your questions and concerns in reference to the cruise. Now, also, beginning of the show or beginning of me coming in, for the newcomers, I always take this time to answer any questions, comments, or concerns that came in from the emails. Because sometimes people got to go to work and they say, well, I miss it, but I wanted to ask this question. So I kind of pretty much put it out there. Someone asked me, am I married? Okay. I'm gonna try to answer that real quick. I am not married. Okay. But I want to say this in reference to the young prince, because these are young prince that is trying to get with this queen. Now, first and foremost, I have to be blunt about this. I am a queen. Okay, let that be understood. I'm not interested in dating prince. Okay, now if you got a king for me to interview, then you can send me his information, because you young people, I understand that you want a queen, but you're not king material. Can I speak this evening? Mm-hmm. You're not king material. See, I can't be sitting up giving you bus fare and bus tokens for you to get to where you need to be. I'm in the penthouse and you want me to come through the basement. I don't have time. See, I don't have time to raise grown folks. Okay. So I'm being as polite. I appreciate all of you young men that would be interested in this queen. But see, I'm at queen status, and the only way that I would be interested in dating someone, he would have to be in my caliber. He would have to be on my level of intellect. Like I said, I don't have time to be raising nobody's children. Okay. I'm a grown ass woman. So I appreciate that. And I want to make it clear that everybody is invited of all ages. You're more than welcome to come out. And I want to also make this clear. I do not just do parties on cruise ships. I will be doing, I am an event planner. Let me, for the ones who don't know, this is what I do before the COVID-19 had hit. I plan parties. People hire me to make their parties fun. Okay. Life is too short to be going around worried about what the enemy is doing and what so-and-so is doing. Look, all of us got one life to live, and it's time to get out there and live it. That's all I can say for me. Now, a question came in, a very strange question came in reference to Grandmaster Jay. Someone said that Grandmaster Jay is not allowed. This is what was said in the comment. Grandmaster Jay is not allowed to be a part of any adult parties. First of all, you need to understand that this is not porno tech. Okay. And second of all, I don't know how to take that comment, but for the simple fact of this, Grandmaster Jay is a grown ass man, and he is capable and able to make any decisions that he needs to make for himself, whether he wants to go or not want to go. You ladies have asked me about is the men of the NFAC, are they single or are they married? I don't know. So you would have to find that out. Only Grandmaster Jay can answer that question. Now, in reference to my fellow sisters, see, I want y'all to understand something. I've traveled in a lot of places, and I've seen a lot of things. Now, I got to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to my Caribbean sisters who said that they said, Linda, when are you coming down here with your group again to do a party? We're coming down there, baby. We gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But we have to go through, now we got to go through these extra channels and stuff. Everybody go through regulations and rules and stuff. So we got a party. Now I'm finna enlighten some of my American people about these. I'm gonna share two stories with you about two of the types of parties that I've been associated with, and then we're going to get off into Grandmaster Jay. Okay, now this first party, and I got to also give a shout out to the travel group of London, the Black London group, the Black London travel group. You guys are a bunch of damn freaks. Okay, I just want y'all. Look, I got to keep it real. I found out that going to the Black London group are into swingers. Okay, that's what type of party they are into. I'm not for a share a dick program. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sharing minds with nobody. Okay, that's it. I'm selfish that way. So the man that I'm going to have in my life, or the man that chooses to be in my life, I'm not sharing him with anyone, and I don't care that the London travel group is a bunch of freaks. That's on y'all. Now, another group of freaks that I need to, and this is another short story. Rio de Janeiro, my sisters. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell on y'all. I sure am. Y'all know what y'all did at that party way back when. Okay, Rio de Janeiro. See, Rio de Janeiro, they like to go to nude beaches. Okay, see, I can't be getting out there being naked. That's the queen is not going to be showing none of this. You got to you got to earn some rights to be looking at all of this. I'm just saying. They want now. See what I will do. Now, don't get me wrong, my queens, all of my fellow queens in Rio de Janeiro for that travel group out there. What I will do, I will bring some binoculars and a telescope, and I'll sit there just as plain as day, and I'll look, but I'm not going to participate. I'm just, I'm not that bold. I'm bold enough to be on the, on the radio and on the video and doing my talking thing. But I'm not finna get out there and be naked for no one. So now, whether my people, the new people that's coming into my travel group, if y'all want to do, I'll come with my binoculars, but I'm not going to participate. Okay, we just not going to have all of that. So again, I want to say welcome to all. I see some newcomers coming in. Hello, Deborah, my beautiful queen. Hello, Gary, my king. I see you guys are sitting in the chat room. I thank you for joining us in this evening. Now we can talk about Grandmaster Jay. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys way back because you guys don't know what was going on behind the scenes. Now, I want to make this disclosure real quick. I am not at liberty, okay? I'm not at liberty to tell anyone what Grandmaster Jay has plans or what his legal team is doing as far as his legal defense, okay? Whether I know it or not, I cannot disclose that to anyone. But what I can do, I can disclose to you on what I've been doing behind the scenes for Grandmaster Jay, okay? So I have not signed any waivers or agreements not to share this private information. Y'all need to understand that I have been working diligently behind the scenes on putting a customary report together for Grandmaster Jay to use for his defense. Now, it's up to him to take those documents that I had prepared for him and make it a part of his notes. I got to keep, because I want to stay on point. I want you guys to know, as far as the FBI and the Kentucky Police Department, I have put them on blast. Matter of fact, and see, you guys don't know this because I'm just not telling you this. Okay. And later on, a little bit as I go further deeper into this, you guys, if you are interested in helping Grandmaster Jay, I'm going to show you some things and some techniques that you use. Other than that, for the ones who do not know me, I got 30 years experience with dealing with governmental bullshit. Okay. Grandmaster Jay is not the first person that I have taken the time out to try to help with legal defense or legal help. He's not the first one. Matter of fact, there's 120 men prior to Grandmaster Jay that has been helped over the last 30 years of my lifetime. Okay. Just want to make that clear. Now, right, to do whatever he feels that he needs to do in order to make his situation what it is. Okay. Now, with that being said, I came into this a while back. And the reason I'm gonna tell you something, I believe Grandmaster Jay brought me out of my what I call my retirement. I was retired from doing any type of legal work or investigations or whatever. I was happy and content, but Grandmaster Jay kind of woke me up because I had to draw the line in the sand. And I'm not personally. It's. I want y'all to understand this. I'm not personally doing this because Grandmaster Jay is Grandmaster Jay. I'm doing this because I'm fed up with the piss poor governmental system that keep dragging my black men. That's my problem. So I had to say, wait a minute, let me step up and show my support for this black man. I'm doing it because Grandmaster Jay is another black man that needs to be educated. He needs to be taught. He needs to be shown about this bullshit. What you thought you knew, you don't know until you have walked in those types of shoes. Now, keep in mind, tomorrow is February the 26th. This will be the day that Grandmaster to court for the very first time. Now, with that being said, I said, look, they focus on planning on. I cannot be there tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, I've been burning the midnight oil in putting a customary plan together for Grandmaster Jay to help be used for his defense. So I cannot personally. I'm extremely tired. I hate to say this, but I'm extremely tired, and so I'm going to take the time to rest. Now, the second reason why I'm not going, and this is I'm going to share a little bit of with you wisdom about me. I am terrible when it comes to driving long distance. Okay, I have found out that if you put me in a paper bag, I would get lost in the corners. I kid you not. I am so bad at driving and figuring out. It's just not doable for me. Um, right, exactly. Don't poke the bear. So, my thing is, I am, and to tell you how bad I am with driving. Oh my God, I was scheduled to be at a funeral. I was scheduled to be at a funeral back in September. Do you know I missed my cousin's funeral by 3 days of driving, and I was driving like now. Keep in mind, I I was supposed to have been in Jackson, Mississippi, right? And I was supposed to have been singing for my cousin's funeral. She had passed away from kidney failure. So I'm saying, okay, now I'm by the time I reached Mississippi, I saw this big ass country ass sign that says "Welcome to Canada." I said, wait a minute. Well, damn, how far have I been driving? How the hell did I get Canada in Mississippi? So this is what I did, right? I drove back to the gas station. I said, ma'am, can I ask you a question? She said, I saw a sign that says, welcome to Canada. She said, well, ma'am, you know, Mr. Fester forgot to put the G on Canada. I said, wait a minute, can you tell me where the hell am I? She says, you in Grenada, Mississippi. I said, Grenada, Mississippi? And y'all seem to think that this is Canada with a G. I said, okay, all right, I'm done. And the sad part about this, I hired another person to take me. So it was the blind leading the blind. I'm not finna drive nowhere in a car where you got to depend on me getting there, because if I tried to drive and get to Grandmaster Jay's court date, I would have had to start 2 months ago. September the 16th or 17th. I had to find my way home. So I'm not finna put myself in that. Yes, I have been working due diligently behind the scenes for Grandmaster Jay. And I'm hoping that he will take the initiative to use all the bullet points that I have given him. And I believe that he will do fine. Now I'm finna tell you about some good stuff. Okay, wait a minute. See, now I'm gonna have to put on my glasses. I gotta put on my glasses now, because I'm finna read off to y'all some stuff. Now, first and foremost, over these past couple of days, I have found some new evidence that Grandmaster Jay could possibly use for his defense. What I have found, Deborah said, I see you, Deborah. Deborah said, take the wheel, Jesus. Girl, y'all are mess. Okay. Anyway, stop messing with me. Anyway, okay. Do you guys remember that the FBI took a picture of Grandmaster Jay standing in the middle of the street? Y'all all remember that, right? Okay. Now, first and foremost, these federal people and the police department cannot prove. That's number one. You cannot prove what a person is looking at. That's number one. This is the reason that's 1,000. And somebody from Louisiana need to be on this video, because they need to hear this as well. I kind of like drew a map, and I'm gonna show you something here. I found out that, I don't know if you guys can see my scribble. Okay. All right. Up here, what I found out, there is a transmission cable box that is tied to the community of Louisville. Okay. Louisville is being scrutinized and watched against their will. Okay. First and foremost, whoever is living in Louisville need to contact these people and tell them to stop looking and invading their privacy. Okay, because technically it's against. I don't want to use it's against the law. Okay, forget it. I'm gonna say it. It's against the law to be knowing everybody's business at all times of the day. And they have set up hidden cameras, ladies and gentlemen. They have setting up hidden cameras more than the average watch. This is more than the average watch. Now, this is what I found out. Grandmaster Jay needs to do the following. Number one, the camera that was stationed in on Grandmaster Jay the camera is a type of transmission that Grandmaster Jay was edited. Okay. When I say edited, let's say, for instance, I want you to look at my hand. Let's say, for instance, this is Grandmaster Jay standing there. That camera has the capability to move Grandmaster Jay's body without him ever moving. it also has the capability of moving anything in his hand counterclockwise. Now, what Grandmaster Jay needs to do, he needs to have his attorney team to get that report of that camera. He needs to get the who was behind that camera and get the dates and the times that was actually stamped on that camera, because the camera was edited. It was tampered with. The camera was making Grandmaster Jay move it when he was actually standing still. They had that capability and they knew what they were doing. So evidence number one, he is going to have his attorney team to pull that camera's records. Okay, that's problem number one. Now, as I was showing you from the little, y'all got to understand, I'm not really good at drawing, but I did my best to try to make a little point here. Okay, now, as you can see, wait a minute, I have it up. Sorry, I got it upside down. Right here would be the transmission that is connected to the device that is on Grandmaster Jay's leg. Now, the reason why they had to have a device on Grandmaster Jay's leg is because if they were to bring Grandmaster Jay to jail near this transmissional box, it would cause an explosion. It would cause for Grandmaster Jay and his safety to be unsafe. So what they had to do, here's new evidence number two. The device that is on Grandmaster Jay's leg has what they call a SIM card connected to it. Okay. It has a SIM card and it has a descriptive number on the inside of the device that will tell you if you take now what Grandmaster Jay is going to have to do. He needs to have that device on his leg to be taken off and be recorded. What he's going to have to do, he's going to have to take the recordings, connect it to a converter. It's called a converter cable. Okay, it's called a converter cable. You connect it to a device like you would. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a device in the courtroom where they do a transmission, what they call it. I'm trying to think of it. Translator. That's what it is. That's what it's called. My bad. You remember there is a device in the courtroom where you can connect the cables and a converter to it. If Grandmaster Jay takes that and get a converter, he will get a complete printout. He will get a complete printout as to who concocted and all of the officers who have concocted these false charges against him. He will have to ask them, or no, let me correct that. He's going to have to demand that this is done in reference to his case. Now I'm going to tell you what he's going to find. What he's going to find from when he take that converter and convert it over to that device that's on his foot, he's going to find it's going to give him a printout. It's going to give him a printout as to who started this. He's going to get it. It has the capability of giving you the voices the voices of the officers who were behind them coming to his house to collect him and put that thing on his foot. But he's going to have to demand of his legal team to have that whole thing examined. And because, let me tell you something, this is what I found out. Because see, guys, I'm nosy as hell. This is the reason why people either you're going to like me or love me, but I'm nosy as hell. See, I have to get to the bottom of things. I have to find out what makes things tick. Okay. Now, once Grandmaster Jay gets that device converted over to a converter and get a printout, it's going to tell him what officer set him up. All of the officers that had played an illegal part in him being fraudulently charged. So it's very important. Now, the third piece of evidence. Thank you guys. Thank you guys are wonderful. You think I'm doing a great job. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But that's all from me being nosy as hell. I just I'm nosy as hell. It's just part of my nature. My mother said that my mouth was going to get me in trouble or save somebody's life. So, but I'm nosy as hell. So I have to admit, I cannot stand by and let my fellow black man be brought up on these fraudulent charges. I can't. Matter of fact, and I'm going to read to y'all how I got my hand on their necks in a minute. I'm gonna read that to you. But right now, I want to finish giving you the evidence that's going to prove Grandmaster Jay's case to be fraud. Okay. Now, another thing Grandmaster Jay needs to be aware of. I want him, and this is, I have not seen any of his documents, ladies and gentlemen. I have not witnessed any of his documents. I don't know what his documents say, but I will tell you from my past experience, I'm willing to bet money. I'm willing to bet money, ladies and gentlemen, that Grandmaster Jay's paperwork is going to say "we the people," or it's either going to say "we the people" or "the people of the United States" versus John Fitzgerald Johnson in the case matter of whatever XYZ. Right? Okay. What Grandmaster Jay needs to bring to the surface, is that the FBI and the police department of Louisville are not governmental agents of the official government. They are hired help. They are hired help that was hired by government. Y'all are telling me to stay nosy. Okay. Y'all see, I tell you, I'm nosy as hell. I'm nosy as hell. Okay. Okay. Anyway, number three, Grandmaster Jay needs to point out to the FBI as well as Kentucky Police Department that they are not official governmental agents. They are subcontractors that was hired to work for the government. Now, where can you go? Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to, I need to ask this question of y'all. If you got all of this evidence that proves that you can't bring charges against this man, where the hell do you think he can go? Well, I just need somebody to, if I'm wrong, then y'all let me know that I'm wrong. All I know right now, I'm nosy as hell. That's all I know. That's all I know. Okay. Someone asked, okay, I see I'm gonna get to, wait a minute, I'm gonna get to y'all's questions. But right now, I need to pinpoint all of the things that Grandmaster Jay needs to do to get this shit dropped, and dropped immediately. If he goes into that court tomorrow and tell them that he has filed his paperwork to say denial of consent, they do not have consent to move forward with a case that he is able to present evidence of fraud. Okay. Now, keep in mind, he also need to make a copy of this report and give it to the United States Marshal's Department. Now, I'm going to tell you what the job of the United States Marshal is: to come in and put all of those bastards, whether it's the judge, whether it's the sheriff, whether it's the bailiff. He got the power to put all those jokers in jail under the written consent of Grandmaster Jay if he feels that he is threatened in their courtroom. Can I talk? Or do I need to continue to be nosy as hell? Okay. Now, as far as people coming there, I've been told that people want to come and support Grandmaster Jay. All right. That's not a bad thing to do now. I'm not telling you not to go and support Grandmaster Jay. What I'm telling you, don't go there clowning. Okay. It wouldn't be to the best interest of Grandmaster Jay to have problems on the outside of the building. Okay. Don't get into hysterics just yet. And the reason why I say, if you can, go there and be polite, be respectable for now. I'm not saying that later on, if need be, that you may need to act a fool. But right now, you don't need to act a fool. What Grandmaster Jay needs is the following. He needs for somebody that is able to come down there with a notebook and a pen. Okay. You need somebody that's going to come down there and take notes of everything that somebody sees in that courtroom. I want you to tell me the color of the judge. I want you to tell me the color of the prosecutor. I want to know because I can't be there. Okay. I can't be there. I'm completely worn out from customizing the paperwork for Grandmaster Jay. So I've done my part. I'm still in the game with Grandmaster Jay, but I can't be at all places at all times. Okay, I'm only one human being, so I'm going to need y'all to forgive me for not being able to be there. It's not time for me to make my presence known because when I come, I'm making sure that I come with top. I'm coming with the United States Marshal to put all them bastards in prison after they get this thing going. Now, it would be to their best knowledge at this stage in the game, before it even gets started, they need to just say, look, man, we made a mistake. We are sorry. They need to be apologizing to Grandmaster Jay for the bullshit that they sending this man through. That's number one. But, and second of all, when you go there, if you are able to go there if you're going to represent Grandmaster Jay and what he stands for, go there with the dignity and the respect for this man. Give this man his respect because he's, he's a leader. We all know that he's a leader. But if you're going to go there with saying that I got you behind your back. I got you, player. You're not going to stray afar. Show this man some love by acting right. Okay? Don't go in there because first of all, we don't know what these people are planning. We don't know what they're planning. We don't know. They haven't said anything. But I will tell you, back in December, when I first heard that Grandmaster Jay was being that they had taken him in reference to the device, I said, okay, so let me pull out let me pull out the stops for him. I'm pulling the stops out for him because he is a black man that I'm getting tired of seeing my black brothers to be dragged through the race and the mud on this tomfoolery bullshit. Now, it's already been said that the reason why they're not just pulling Grandmaster Jay because he is black. They are pulling him because they need to pay off their debt over the fucked up paperwork that they did with Breonna Taylor's case. So they feel like, okay, we're going to use Grandmaster Jay. We'll take him in, put these false charges on him, and then have him to sit for that. But you can't do that because, look, I'm gonna share something. I'm gonna share something else with y'all. Hold on, wait a minute. I ain't through. Wait a minute. I have. I filed this. I filed my own affidavit on behalf of Grandmaster Jay, and it has been sworn under notification and witness. It has a official seal. It was served upon, what is his name? Wait a minute, let me get the name here. It was served upon Mr. James Robert Brown Jr., and this is who you guys are going to need to write to too. Because I come to find out They stopped answering their phones, y'all. They, for whatever reason, y'all must been bugging it. Y'all must been bugging the hell out them people, because they don't even answer the phones no more. So what you're gonna have to do, I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all gonna have to do, okay? Because I told you I'm nosy as hell. Okay, now your first letter needs to go to James Robert Brown Jr., and he is in charge of the FBI office of Kentucky, the state of Kentucky, and that address is 12401 Sycamore Station Place, Louisville, Kentucky. The zip code is 40299. Phone number is area code 502-240-5944. What you're going to find out, he's responsible for the original charges that was brought to Grandmaster Jay. Okay, when Grandmaster Jay gets the reading of and the reports off of that device off of his foot, he's going to find these people's names tied into it. And I don't know much about I don't know who Higgins is. I don't know who Higgins is, but I'm assuming that he's a part of this mess too. But anyway, moving on. The next person that you're going to need to write a letter to, since they're not answering their phones, his name, he is the chief of police. He's also been held responsible for these fraudulent charges against Grandmaster Jay. Okay, but you need to have his address. It's called the Louisville, Kentucky Police Department. It's called the Oldham Detention Center, located at 3405 Kentucky /146, LaGrange, Kentucky 40031. And you all got the phone number of 502-222-3500. You need to make a letter to them. Now, the third place, no, okay, so Higgins is the congressman. Okay, well, when Grandmaster Jay finds, when he gets that device converted over, Higgins was a part of this whole charade as well. Higgins' name is going to be brought up in the whole line in the whole line and scheme of things. But you don't want to contact him. You want he's gonna you wanna if you're gonna send a letter to the United States Marshal, you send Higgins' name there. Don't send it directly. Don't see you don't see this is what I'm talking about, folks. We have to use we have to use the code of silence. I'm not saying don't contact Higgins. I'm saying put Higgins on the pickup list. Okay, you can send Higgins a copy of it if you want to, but what I'm saying is Higgins has made a verbal threat to Grandmaster Jay's life. So he is the first person that one would have to bring down. Now, evidence number four. Another thing that Grandmaster Jay and his legal team is going to have to do. He's going to have to pull what they call the inside camera records. The inside camera records where the 5 officers were standing there, one black officer, because Louisville have a token black. Yes, they have a token black. They have a token black in all of their departments. Okay, he's going to also have to pull the records. Grandmaster Jay is going to have to pull the records for what they call the in-house cameras. Okay, the in-house cameras, they would have to pull the records from, some have to pull those records from that camera, and it will give Grandmaster Jay the names and the descriptions of the officers that was plotting against them when the man had recorded it on his body cam. There's a body cam out there with the plot for are risking at this point. Tomorrow, Grandmaster Jay needs to be negotiating He needs to be negotiating this not to even be brought up for anything. They cannot, if Grandmaster Jay go in there and slap their asses with everything that I've shared with you guys tonight, there's no way that this case can go anywhere at all. Now, also, another way that you guys can help Grandmaster Jay, I need for you guys to take a copy. I need for you guys to take a copy of my link of me doing this video recording tonight. Okay. When I get off of this video recording, there's going to be a design YouTube link to this from me exposing these guys on to you guys. So you guys are a clear witness of the evidence that I have brought forth in order to help Grandmaster Jay. Now, what you need to do is take a copy of my video. I need you to copy and paste the link in your letter. When you get ready to mail off to these people, I want you to put a copy of my link in there to let them know that I'm not fucking around. Okay? Now, you let them know that I've been working. Amen. This is chess, not checkers. And they're not going to take him on my watch. Okay? If the next step in the recourse that I have to put on my all-star Converse gym shoes to whoop some white lily white ass, I am prepared to do so. But right now, we gonna give them the opportunity. We got to give them the opportunity to speak their piece. We got to give them the opportunity to say what they're gonna do, and while we're allowing them to say, because we don't know what they're gonna pull out their bags of tricks. We don't know tomorrow, because this is the starting point of Grandmaster Jay's case. This is the starting point. We don't know what they're gonna do, but what I will tell you is this paperwork right here that I have customized and designed for Grandmaster Jay's behalf. I got my hand around these people's necks. And see, what they failed to realize, when I put that blockage up in December of last year, they were supposed to have sent back their rebuttals to me. Now, if they want to choose to ignore my documented pages that I even made a copy to go to the Supreme Court, if they want to choose to ignore my fight, then Grandmaster Jay has the power to do what they call a counterclaim and sue the shit out their motherfucking ass. And I don't think they want that, because at this rate, Grandmaster Jay will have the power to shut all of them bastards down. You hear me? Now, you want to talk about ain't no fucking around? Well, with the evidence that I have brought to you guys today, if you are truly interested in helping Grandmaster Jay, you can email me. Because I know I went kind of fast with reading off the address. If you still need the address for any of these places where you need to send your letters, you have to title your letter. Oh, I forgot to mention that. I'm sorry. You have to title your letter "Denial of Consent" for any case to be brought against Grandmaster Jay. And when you say that in the contents of your letter, on your letter and your letterhead, what you need to do is put a copy of my link and titling it. I need for you guys to retitle this and retitle it and say that Linda Evans, the Queen of Radio, has publicly exposed the FBI and the Louisville, Kentucky Police Department, and have them to watch, give them a copy of this link, because I am y'all's backup. You understand? I need for y'all to understand this. I'm your backup, from me being a backup to Grandmaster Jay. This is how this is a domino effect. Okay? I need for y'all to feel free to use my name in your letters in representing Grandmaster Jay, because like I said, and I'll tell them, they don't want me in their courtroom. They do not want me in their like I've said this before, I've been banned from 120 courtrooms in the United States of America. And the reason why I've been banned because they do not want me to come with the truth. See, the truth, y'all all heard the saying, the truth will set you free. Well, as far as I'm concerned, Grandmaster Jay has been freed long before this case can even get started. Because like I explained to them in my documents, I didn't sign no oath to put no money, to keep no money in house for them. I didn't sign no oath. So for me to get up here and expose them, and I said it in my letter, I said it. I said it within these documentation. I said, if you do not answer me, if you do not answer my sworn affidavit, I would expose you on the platform of YouTube on my channel called Linda Evans, the Queen of Radio. I stated that. I am a woman of my word. I do not play around. When I tell you I'm able to do something, I'm putting my foot on your neck and I'm putting my foot in the crack of your ass. So they can do whatever they feel that they think they can do, but they're going to have to get past me. And right now, I'm placing a demand. I'm not having nobody to sign. I don't want to see no petitions. I'm going to tell you the difference between a petition and an affidavit. Serves two different ways. A petition is asking permission to do something. We're not asking them for a damn thing, but to get their ass off of Grandmaster Jay. That's what we're at. We're demanding. We're not asking. And when you do a sworn affidavit to tell these people, look, you better come correct or don't come at all. Because let me tell you something. I didn't get to be this. I've been helping Black men for 30 years. 30 years my experience. I want to answer some of y'all's addresses. Yes. Y'all are saying, where did I get my degree? Well, if there's a degree on bullshit, then I got my PhD in niggerology and my master's degree in nigger shit. Okay? That's what that is. Now, yes, that is James Robert Brown, and he's a white man. He is the person that is in charge of James Robert Brown is a white man that's in charge of the FBI, where you will find out that he was part of the original scam. He was part of the original scam in reference to Grandmaster Jay. And I pray that Grandmaster Jay takes that device and get all the serial numbers and connect that device on his leg to a transcriber and get the report. And it will tell him who had all the hands that had played in this mess. And yes, the number is 502-240-5944. You're absolutely correct. But you know what? They don't want to answer the phone. They're not answering the phone. So you're going to have to start writing letters and making your title head of that. But like I stated again, you have my permission. Everybody who is watching me this evening and all the people who are tuning in to listening to me tonight, you have my permission to take a copy of this link as evidence to support Grandmaster Jay of my own findings. When you make your letters to say that we're not going to allow them to bring any charges against Grandmaster Jay. Okay, I think let me make sure that I'm going over that I covered everything. Yeah. Also, in order to, I forgot to mention that as this proceed, you have to challenge their authority. They have no authority unless somebody gives them permission to do so. You have to challenge their authority and make it clear to them that Grandmaster Jay needs to make it clear to them that he knows that they are not, the FBI and the police department are not official governmental agents. They are subcontractors working for the government, and they're using the government as a ploy, a backup name, and he has to challenge them to say, okay, I need to see a copy of your contract stating that you are officially a governmental agent, and watch how they're going to run. Because we as Black people, we're not supposed to know these types of things. You got to understand. Other than being the queen of radio, I have to continue to say I'm nosy as hell. Yes, I am. I'm nosy as hell. If there's an award that can be given out for being nosy as hell, they would probably give it to me. Okay. All right. Is there anybody that has any questions before I get ready to close out? Anybody have any questions that they you need for me to ask on behalf of what I personally know of for Grandmaster Jay? Anybody? Also, in reference to the cruise is open for anyone to attend. There is no age requirement. We go and we have fun. Like I said to all of my fellow sisters for the Caribbean, we're going to make our way down there. And also, oh, this is another thing I need to mention before I close because I just thought about this. For all the ladies, my the members of my band of the Sapphire Blue Notes that we perform, you guys seem to think that my bass player is Frankie Beverly of Frankie Beverly and Mays. That is not the case. Okay. So y'all can stop Googling or Google my bass player. He is not related. He's not related to Frankie Beverly. But I will be doing a party. I will be if I have your email address, your name will automatically go on my party list, and we will be having a tribute to Frankie Beverly and Mays right after we finish up with Earth, Wind, and Fire. So please don't attack my musicians because I need my musicians to play. They got to now. I'm gonna have some eye candy. There's gonna be plenty of eye candy for both the men and the women. I have hired some new dancers, both the male and the females, and I got to go out there and strut my stuff too. I can't have no little tenderoni thinking that they gonna get on my stage and outdance me. Okay? Because I'm the queen, baby. I ain't gonna let nobody upshine me. I can show these little princesses. See, they need to get to the queen status. See, I'm in queen status, and I don't take nothing else. I'm in the penthouse. I ain't in nobody's basement. You know, I'm not dating. Yes. So to answer y'all's question, I am single, but I'm not looking for no prince. Okay. You got to be on king status to talk to me. Okay. That's just the way I roll. Um, so with that being said, anybody else have any more questions for me? Anybody going once, going twice? Can I get ready to close it out and say peace out to everyone, or are we all good? Can I get thumbs up? Can I? If you like the program, if you like my program, please don't forget to subscribe. Please let me know how I'm doing, whether it's good or bad or in between. Because I'm always about improving. I'm not a selfish person. If you tell me that I'm doing bad, I need to know that I'm doing bad so I can correct it and I can do better. I'm all for learning. I'm all for that. So again, you guys have please take a copy of this recording. Anytime you do a letter, let them know that I have exposed their ass. Please let them know that I have exposed their ass. And this is going to be given shout out all over the global world where people love and respect and honor Grandmaster Jay. Thank you. Thank you. I love you all, ladies. And I hope you guys will be with me again, because this thing is not over. I just want to make it clear. Just because I'm not there tomorrow doesn't mean that I've given up on Grandmaster Jay and the cause. I'm here until the end, or unless Grandmaster Jay tells me he no longer needs me. Then I'll gracefully bow out. But until then, I am in his corner. I'm backing him up 100%. For the men, uh, for the men, yes. Like I said, I'm here. If you guys need help with anything, the email address is ATOR class 101. That's not letters, it's numbers, y'all. So you got to make sure that 101 is after ATOR class 101 at gmail.com. Okay. And you know how I do. I will, as soon as I get an email from you guys, let me, make sure send me your email address, and I'll put you on my private party list for everything that I do. You can follow me across the globe. If you're able to. I don't always do shows on a boat. I want to also make that clear. Sometimes I will do a land show. I have the last show that I've done was in Chicago, my hometown, by the way. Whoop whoop. Get it, Chi-Town people. Y'all know how I roll. So if you're in another city, let me know where you're viewing it from. I see my sisters from the Bahamas. I see all of my Caribbean sisters. Look, y'all, my Caribbean sisters want me so bad to come down there and party with them. I'm coming. Dang, you just gotta give me a chance. I gotta get the band together, and I gotta get out the invitation. So for all of my Caribbean sisters that want me to come down there and party, I'm not coming to y'all little naked beaches now. I ain't finna go. I told y'all about that. I ain't going to the naked beach. I bring my binoculars. And my telescope. But I'm not getting naked for nobody. All of this, all of these jewels got to be kept for a king. I can't be sharing all the goodies with the rest of the world. So, okay. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comment. Thank you. No, thank you. I gotta say thank you. Much love to you, Gary. Gary, I see. Gary said no fucking around. Gonna sue the shit out of them. That's right, baby. We gonna bring the house down. But like I said, we're gonna right now. We gotta wait off onto the side. We gotta be to the side. Let Grandmaster Jay, let's see what he's gonna do tomorrow. Let's find out what plans they got for him, and then we can work on our counter respond. Grandmaster Jay has a lot of information that he needs to turn over to his legal team to get on his behalf to squash this. So I'm pretty sure Grandmaster Jay is going to look at this tape, because we keep in contact with each other on the back end of things. He asks me how I'm doing. I ask how he's doing, and we're just fine. And I'm just letting him know that I ain't going nowhere, y'all, unless he tells me to leave. I got him, and we all got to have him. So, okay, now is this a question? I see a question coming in. Wait a minute now. Let's see now. He said, do you think this information? Oh, do I think the information will get to Grandmaster Jay? Oh, yeah. The reason why I know it's going to get to him, because like I stated before, I keep in touch with Grandmaster Jay. We talk. We communicate with each other. At least somewhere. I mean, maybe I'll say maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Maybe 2 to 3 times a week. When he gets on and do his facts over feelings and his morning mental, he's a little chatterbox, isn't he? He's a little chatterbox. But behind the scenes, Grandmaster Jay is cooler. He's smoother than butter. He's not much of a talker. He usually just let me do all the talking, and I don't want to bug the man's ear. But he's much of a two. He'll say yes, no, maybe not, okay. He'll either agree or he'll have something, a short paragraph, but he's not going past 2 sentences when he do make a response. So, like I say, he's smoother than butter, and he lets me know. I tell him if there's anything that he needs for me to say or get out there on his behalf, and he'll tell me. And so, yes, go ahead and please support his legal team. Also put up, he has, I think he has a new address, if I'm not mistaken. He has a new address for the, if you want to make a donation to his campaign for his legal team. I believe that. But if Grandmaster do everything that I suggest that he do, we're going to flip the script on him. And that's the name of the game, because government has been using the power of their pen to go against him. So now we got to use the power of our pen to fight back. And that's the only way. That's the only way. We gotta be able to speak their language and put them in their place. Okay. All right. So make sure, like I said again, make sure I got your email address at ATOR Class 101, y'all. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know. Oh yeah, you said twice on Sunday. Yeah, again, usually I'm here on Sundays because you guys made the request that I be on Sunday, but due to the fact that I was under weather conditions and that was out of my control, I couldn't do it last Sunday. So I had, in any time weather condition, you can always look for me either that following Thursday, which is today, or you'll find me on a Sunday. But if you got a notification, you already know when I'll be coming on. So that's where that is. So drop me a note, and I'm gonna give all of y'all a big old hug. Put your arms around each other and let that hug be from me. And give a hug. I want to give a hug for Grandmaster Jay, because that brother is gonna be all right. God has him first, and we got him second, and that's going to be all right. These charges will be dropped. Oh, you got that right. We ain't gonna let him. We're not gonna let him stray far. But I just wanted y'all to know I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere unless Grandmaster Jay gets rid of me. That's the only way I go somewhere, if he tells me bye, Linda. But other than that, as long as he got me in his corner, I'm gonna battle it out with him. If he go up, I'm gonna go down. If he go left, I'm gonna go right. That's just the way we gonna work this thing. So absolutely. So plenty of hugs and love. I love you all. You guys are great. You guys are great. And I love the fact that you love me, and all this love, man. This is softer than a marshmallow. So, and continue to love the music that I play. I'm playing that for you because it's all due in love and in spirit. So I love you too, guys. So I'm just gonna salute you, and I'm gonna say peace out. We got Grandmaster Jay, and keep hope alive. And you know how Grandmaster Jay say, just stay black. Peace out, y'all. Love you.